Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to season 3, episode 21. Love after lockup, love and lockup, love, locked up, whatever. All right, I am Dee Dee Love. Drop down there, hit like, subscribe, and share. Today we're going to start off with Quaylon and Shavel. Now, I know damn well that I am not the only one who was concerned when Quaylon walked through that door. What the hell happened to Quaylon? What happened to Quaylon? Oh my God. He had to walk to somebody's grandmother's house and they'd been like, boy, are you on that stuff? What's wrong with you? I don't even know what happened. I'm telling y'all. It was like, so it had to be a gap in filming due to COVID, maybe. So, because in 2 weeks' time, there's no way he went from looking like that to looking like that, all right? Because if y'all recall, 2 weeks ago, he went to Houston and he had on those yellow pants and he had on his jersey and he was all diesel in the cab and shit. I don't know who that was that walked through the door at his mama's house last night. Okay. I was concerned. I was alarmed. Clearly something's going on. He's extremely dark. And you know what's crazy? He was a different person, in my opinion, because remember, a few weeks ago, I was like, oh, he's a nice dude. I like Quaylon. Did y'all see when he went outside and he slammed and beat that shovel on the ground and broke it after he had the argument with his sister and them in the house? Because he had the audacity to sit in his mama and his sister's face and tell them that Shavel has been there for him, as if they didn't do anything. And they had to remind him, bruh, you've been with her 2.5 years. You've been in prison for 12. What are you talking about? So he said, no, she was coming up there to visit me every week. You know, like, he was confused. You know what the difference is? He sleeps with her. He was getting her booty. So he's trying to, you know, he got a different feeling about her. But he was out of line for speaking to them that way, right? Now, what struck me, and he's angry because she dumped him, I guess, maybe. But I told y'all, word on the curb, that she got a man in Michigan. Because I felt like her argument with him last week was staged anyhow. So we'll see. But the way he was so angry and he broke up that shovel and he did all of that, it's not a good look for her either, because remember, this is the same man that Shavel, you're pushing your daughter off on. So clearly he got some issues going on, right? He doesn't control his anger very well. Like, ladies, this is nothing against Quaylon, but Shavel, this is what all ladies, we need to pay attention to and not overlook that. It's very important. If you really following the news, you know that every day a child is a casualty of physical abuse, sexual abuse, and, you know, they're often murdered. So just be careful with that. You shouldn't be forcing your babies on people you don't really know, because let's be real. You all didn't know that dude that was there last night either, did you? Because I was like, what is going on here? Who is this? Different look, different aura, everything about him had changed. Now, keep in mind, a few months back, I had gone on Google and I found a picture of her as Yellowbone and this other dude. And I'm like, oh my God, are they on crack? Maybe it was on Instagram. And somebody said, no, this is not him. They were lying. It was him. He dramatic change. I wonder how much he lost. What do y'all think? Like 20 pounds, 25 pounds? I mean, it was just a huge difference. Hopefully he pulls it together. You know, being home like that after all those years in prison, a lot of things, he could fall victim to a lot of things. You know, everything is tempting. You know, you want to try stuff. You hanging out with your people. You know, there was a lot going on. But I thought it was really selfish and disrespectful of him to speak that in front of his mother and his sisters. I felt that anger was real. You know, I felt that was some real reality TV. So, but I hope no one told him to break that shovel like that. And you did it, because that's terrible, because that reflects on you. But again, like I said, that person that was sitting in that chair, the person who was answering questions, was not our Quaylon. What happened to Quaylon? Huh? Quaylon, we need an update immediately. I'm going to have to track him down. I think he's still thin, though, because I could have swore I saw him on Instagram recently, but I want to double check. But last night was alarming. And maybe, you know, when he got home to his mother's house, I'm sure that was obvious to her, too. If that was her first time seeing him that night, you know, when the camera shut on, because who knows, he could have been there the whole time for all we know. But it was alarming. It was disturbing. It was concerning. And we wish the best for you, Quaylon. We want you to succeed. I'm telling you. I mean, don't let life make you hard. Don't, if you can come out of prison, right? I mean, I didn't get that you was pretending. You seemed like an aight dude and everything. Maybe you were acting. I don't know. But if you can come out of prison and you weren't, I don't think so. I think this was real, because why flip like that, and break that shovel up like that suddenly? Because if you were acting, you would have continued to act. Because I'm telling you, I'm bugged out about how different he was in personality. It was like two totally different people. His attitude, the way he was slouching in the chair, the way he wasn't really engaging with them. Drugs and alcohol will alter your personality, but it's just like, wow, who is this dude? So the same man that you were pushing on your daughter, Shavel, she would be wondering the same thing. Who is this guy? This is not who came home, because you didn't know who he was going to turn into as a man, because he was never a man before. It's not like he was 29 and he went in when he was 26. So, he was pretty much, he went in as a boy. So he's growing into a man. He's came out and claims his freedom. It's a lot going on. A whole lot. All right. That's it for Quaylon and Shavel. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. I was alarmed. Were you? Deuces.